In all of my 1600 hours of playing Fortnite, I had the same unchanged binds. Back in the day, when my computer couldn't run Fortnite, I used to be playing on a Roblox minigame that was a copy of it, where you could not change your binds at all. And so, that is where I got my binds from. Some of the worst and most unoptimal. It was the same, by WASD for movement, but for building, I used VCFB and used G to edit. So every building action was done with my thumb, which made it very hard to grab this control around myself, since it took me so much time just to move my finger from one key to another. And that's when I figured that if I want to keep up with the other players, I'll have to change my binds. And also found this very useful video by Raidshub.
Link to his video channel in description.
So I tried to do the same thing, switching to better binds and practicing for 7 days straight. The routine was simple and hopefully easy, so you could follow as well. Day 1 to 3, I would free build for 30 minutes, then I would try to improve my piece control by using Raiders Mechanics Training V3 for 30 minutes as well. From day 4 all the way to day 7, I would do 50 minutes of free build and 45 minutes of Raiders realistic box fight to help practice against real players. So here are the results. Over the course of the 7 days, I changed my moving right to Q instead of D and used D for editing. Then I moved over the wall from V to my side mouse button and put my stair on V, as well as moved my cone from B to Shift. Day 1. For day 1, I mostly tried just learning to not mess up my binds and to just go slow and try to play some builds without getting stuck and messing up. When free building, it felt way more difficult, but I also got some decent clips on the bots, which really got me confident about getting better with those new settings. A few weeks ago, when I tried to switch my binds, I've done a crucial mistake, which is that I have just changed my binds and free build for not even 30 minutes and immediately hopped into a game. And whenever I would try to fight a player, I would start to panic and use my muscle memory,
aka pressing my old binds,
which didn't do anything. So that I recommend you all who want to try out new binds, do a few days of creative practice before you go to fight real people. Otherwise, when you will die to those people multiple times, you will want to quit, but not if you have a good muscle memory already built up with your newer binds. Day 2. I got way more consistent with my building and editing. It really made me feel like I was improving a lot. On this day, I also started to get used to a change I didn't tell you about, which is right-click, select, building, edit. This is very useful when using confirm edit or release, since it makes it so you can hold down M1 while building and select the pieces you want to edit with your second mouse button, and your builds will place as soon as possible after you edit through something. When it came to piece control practice against the bots, I wouldn't really say I did that great, but definitely got better since last time. Day 3. Nothing much happened. This day, I definitely started to feel more comfortable with my binds and also managed to do some things that mechanically I couldn't do before. For example, when dropping down, building a box immediately, since my binds were really convenient and easy to press, but like I said, nothing incredible happened this day. Day 4 is the first day of box fights and fighting real people. So after the 50 minutes of free building, I hopped straight into Raiders realistic box fights. The first couple of rounds, I was constantly fumbling my binds over and over because I was panicking a lot. But when I got myself to concentrate, it all started getting way more easier. Going into day 5, I started to play with one of my friends.
You might see more throughout this video.
This day I got some insane clips.
Like shown on screen.
And really got the good energy that would boost me forward and make me want to keep going. It's about this time I felt almost as good as I was before. My edits were overall getting way smoother and pace control was getting better and better every day, with small flaws along the way as well, but nothing too much to worry about. Day 6, starting off with my average routine of 50 minutes of free building. I got better at side jumping, the speed that I was creating boxes, as well as somewhat being able to tarp. This particular clip is, I think, a really good one to show my progression. I double edit down, take his wall, place a cone in his box, and hit a big shot on him. After that, I pre-box while moving to the left, then go back to the right while editing the wall, and finishing him off. In my opinion, just the ability to move in any direction while being able to freely build and edit is a really good addition to have. This really shows how much I improved throughout the 6 days that I have played so far, and I am really grateful of it. Day 7. We came to the last day of this challenge. There wasn't anything too interesting during this day, but I was a lot more consistent with everything that I was doing. There were some really good clips as well, and my free building was getting really smooth. Also practicing some more retakes, stair and wall edits, and many more. During this week, I learned a lot, and there is a lot of visible progress. From day 1 all the way to day 7. You could see there is a lot of potential. Some find it very difficult to change their binds and get used to them. In my opinion, it is worth it to switch to optimal binds if you have problems remembering your binds during a high stress environment. Also, if your binds are really unoptimal, like mine used to be, you may find more success by switching to something more optimal. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It took me a long time to make. New montage also coming up soon with those new settings. If you enjoyed it, please consider dropping a like and a subscribe, as well as letting me know in the comment section what you think about it. Till next time, peace out.